Why you should date more than one person at a time, and why you shouldn't. Welcome to the Modern Punk Podcast, and today we're going to be talking about why you should date more than one person at a time, and why you shouldn't. If you ever spent more than a few days on a dating app, you're likely familiar with the pull to date more than one person at a time. Sure, you went on a great first date with this one person, but a few harmless minutes of late night swiping led you to match with another person. You want to at least meet them and see how the two of you hit it off. The first guy or girl doesn't know, right? It's officially fall, and traditionally that means it's cuffing season, i.e., time to settle in for the winter with someone special. But if you'd rather keep your options open and sip pumpkin spice lattes with more than one date, you're hardly alone. But is dating more than one person at a time actually a good idea? Or will it just lead to heartache, confusion, and hurt feelings? Let's take a closer look. There are benefits to dating more than one person at a time. While some people thrive in monogamous relationships, others simply don't, especially in the beginning of stages of dating when you're not entirely sold on one particular partner over the other. Dating more than one person at a time can be a great way to figure out what you want to get and what experiences you want to have. It gives you more experience overall as well. It's not for everyone, but I encourage those who are inexperienced to give it a try, says relationship coach Julian Turkic. Those who don't have a lot of relationship experience or have been serial monogamous their whole lives can really benefit from this. This helps people get a better sense of what they do and don't want. It's all for the sake of clarity. Rachel, a 27-year-old woman who lives in Chicago, is a great example of Turkic's point. She was an extremely focused student in college, and afterwards she threw herself headfirst into her career. When a few of her closest friends got engaged within 6 months, it was a bit of a wake-up call for her. No, she wasn't dying to get married just yet, but she did want to see what was out there. I felt like I needed to make up for lost time, so I didn't just stick with the first cute guy I matched with on a dating app, Rachel says. I decided to play the field a bit. I've spent the past few months dating a few guys I'm really interested in, and I'm having a great time. Sometimes dating more than one person goes from fun to flat out bad. Of course, dating more than one person at a time does have its drawbacks. Scheduling a slew of first dates can be a blast. You're trying new restaurants and bars, going on adventures that get you out of your comfort zone, and getting to know new people. But if you have a history of being unable to commit, you're using dating as a distraction. Consider taking a step back. That's what Josh, a 32-year-old man living in Cape Town, had to do. I dated a ridiculous amount of girls and guys for a year, he says. When friends and family expressed concern, I told them I was just having fun. It took me a while to come out as bi, and I felt like I had been repressed for so long. Eventually, Josh realized he wasn't going on all those dates just to have fun. He was distracting himself from his soul-sucking job. The distraction wasn't benefiting me, and I found I was hurting a lot of people who were invested in me, he explains. So, I decided to take a few months from dating until I found a new job. Once that happened, I started dating again, and now I'm exclusively dating a girl I really like. Turkic notes that in situations like Josh's, stepping back and slowing down to ask yourself if dating more than one person at a time is actually making you happy. While I do like to encourage people to date more than one person at a time, the opposite holds true for someone who has difficulty committing, someone who uses dating as a distraction from their lives, or someone who's looking only to fulfill egotistic and narcissistic needs, she explains. I would encourage that person to slow down and give getting to know a person more deeply a try. Plus, there's the matter of keeping all those first dates straight. There's nothing quite as humiliating as calling your date by the wrong name or having them catch your phone lighting up with texts from other people you're dating. Dating more than one person can feel like a full-time job. Trust me, I know it. So pay more attention to those moments that feel overwhelming or empty. You might be better off giving monogamy a shot. Are you obligated to tell the people you're dating that you're seeing other people? The million-dollar question. Do the people you've dated have the right to know that the nights that you're not with them, you're taking romantic strolls with other people? Turkic says yes. I believe in complete transparency, she explains. Turkic adds the same holds true if you're dating someone you really like. If they haven't brought it up on their own, don't be afraid to ask if they're seeing anyone else. If you're dating someone you have strong feelings for, it is wise to ask them if they're dating anyone else, she says. You need to know if someone is on the same page as you. For me, well, Turkic's advice is solid. Lauren, 29-year-old girl living in Johannesburg, lives by the don't ask, don't tell policy when she's dating more than one person at a time. If they don't ask, I don't feel obligated to tell them. If they want to have the what are we talk, then that's another story. Fair enough. Remember that monogamy isn't for everyone. It's also important to note that monogamy simply isn't for everyone. One study conducted out of the Indiana University School of Medicine found that women's libidos tend to lower the longer they're with the same partner, while men's tend to stay pretty steady. While everyone is different, if monogamy truly isn't for you, and you're willing to be open about that with people you're dating, it could be worth considering an open relationship. People are different, and it only makes sense that their approaches to dating and how many people they want to date at a time would be different as well. So whatever your dating style is, embrace it. Just make sure that you're being true to other people, but most importantly, that you're being true to yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this little chat that we've had. I'm Alan Astor on Instagram or Twitter if you've got any questions or would like to talk about things. And remember, you can watch and listen to more content right now.